Whoa, what's up, y'all? It's your man Rico the Opinionist. How y'all doing? Look, this whole thing has come back up. You know, I check out social media. Some people post, and I look around, and I see these weird posts that people put up. And it's one thing that seems to just it's just a nagging thing. You know, this whole Russell Sierra thing, right? And I saw this post, this middle-aged man, old dude, he ain't not even a young guy, put up this post. That suggests, he said, why do so many brothers hate? Listen now, he said, hate Russell Wilson. And when I read that, I'm like, wow, this is a supposedly educated, middle-aged black man that put this post up there. And I was so disappointed because it went on to say that these guys are projecting their insecurities on Russell Wilson because of our reaction. I'm gonna say our reaction to him selecting a Sierra after she, I guess, sandaled and weaved it or thotted it out with the future. That's a conversation we've always had in the community. Like, okay, y'all, a lot of these women, y'all thought it out with all the thugs that you like. And then you get tired of thotting it out, you're going to try to find, you want God to send you a Russell Wilson kind of type, before the name Russell Wilson. Because that's a cool dude. And so, instead of just calling it what it is, the men get attacked. And the men were there, they were saying stuff like, man, you're a simp. Well, how can he get that little thought from the SWAT? That's my turn. But they want to say we hate him or black men hate him. That's not true at all. Russell Wilson hadn't done anything to anybody. He hasn't. So to say that black men hate Russell Wilson, that was rough. It was a little over the top for me. No, I tried to explain to brother, no, black men don't hate Russell Wilson for picking a Sierra, especially after she chose to become part of a baby mamahood with a future. And everyone knows that's who you had your first baby by, 2 kids by, that's who you like, that's your type, that's what you want. And you go down the line of the average African-American woman, if I see her first baby daddy, he ain't shit. Then they marry later on and get lucky enough to get a guy with a decent job and a clean criminal record without a gang history. Later on, that they get tired, and then they want to give those tired as leftovers to the good guy. We'll keep it Russell and Future, for people won't get confused, right? And so, brothers would just express. I had to explain to him, it's not hate, it's disappointment, because believe it or not, there are a lot of men who respect Russell Wilson as his accomplishments, as who he is as a person. And so therefore, we become like overprotective of guys like this. Like, no, bro, no, not her. Because we out here in the streets too, we see the bitch. No, bro. That's the reaction. But see, guys who try to repeat the talking points of thoughts and baby mamas, trying to gain their approval, so they start sounding like women when they describe other black men. Oh, they're jealous, or they're projecting their insecurities. That's not true at all. So I had to be a man and talk like a man and explain man things to a man, supposedly. That's not what it is. Y'all act like we don't. I mean, it's so bad out here that y'all don't think that we're protective of other black men. We are. Those comments without them feeling protected, feeling disappointed. And it's not about what they say. I just find it strange that other grown men are so concerned about what a man does with what he chooses. All that shaming language. That stuff doesn't work. That's why I knew. I said, you know what? This middle-aged man is coming from a female perspective, because all the thoughts in the loser bitches started coming up with this Sierra's prayer. Because she said, I prayed to God after I went through all of the NBA and all of the rappers, and Future is my last one. I prayed to the Lord, if you send me a man, a good man. Yeah. Okay. And so one thing about Jezebels and thoughts, they're smart enough to know like me, bring it down a notch. You know, she didn't get any tattoos. I give her that. She was a smart one. She didn't get any tattoos. She didn't do any of that. But to say that black men hate Russell Wilson for the choice he made. No, disappointed. Where in the comments that came, he said, well, you must didn't read some of the comments. I read most of the comments across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all across. And the comments were coming from people, I guess, based on where they were intellectually. For me, when I saw them, I like, okay, I understand the verbiage, but I really understand the meaning. People really disappointed. Like, wow, Russell, man, you got all this money. You come from a good home. You're a clean-cut dude. But, it's always kind of been like that, though. The good guys, I guess the nerdy kind of non-swagger guys have always kind of been, they've been fascinated by the thoughts and the Jezebels, because they're enticing. The thoughts and Jezebels, the little hoes out there, they are. We all got it in us. Right? Russell didn't understand. You're not supposed to wife up the thought. You're supposed to just have a little fun with her. Because there isn't a man out here that doesn't like a little hood, a little stripper, a little, you know what I'm saying? A little hot and ready. You hear me? But those of us who are smart enough know that you're not supposed to, wipe up the little hot and ready. You hear me? So he didn't know that because he's a decent dude. And brothers just trying to say, but guess what? When they've been married 6-7 years, brothers are over that shit. Hey. And she still can't sit her ass down. You're a married woman with a man with $100 million. You still want to twerk on your third baby. You still trying to twerk. See, that let you know what kind of character she had. She's still for the streets. She got a great husband. He's been he even chose to be a stepdad. That dude didn't have no kids, got all his money. He chose to be a stepdad. God damn. Woo-wee. That was hard for brothers to take. You got those of us who barely making blue collar around here ain't finna be nobody's stepdad. So yeah, it was a lot for brothers to take. Just like you ladies have high hopes for women. Y'all think of women of value. We have high hopes for men who we think of value. We don't expect them to reach down to the bottom like that. But guess what, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all something. The natural way of things. Men have always, men have always, let me get across the street. Men have always gone like below our income, below our status. We've always done that. And so, I'm just looking at some 2 vicious dogs over here. And so, but anyway, men have always done that, right? Men have always done that. For example, a man pulling up in a Rolls Royce, he'll see a woman at the bus stop with 3 kids. If she's pretty, thinks she's fine, he'll pull up. Boop, boop, boop. What's up, little mama? And she just halfway kind of roll her eye, but she like, hey, well, no, he like, what's good? Blah, blah, blah. Boom. If she's fine, he's always done that. But a woman pull up with a man at the bus stop with no kids. She pull up in a big body Audi thing. Yeah, that caught you off guard. Come on, what street am I on? Damn. Yeah, on the big body Audi thing. She ride right past me and probably thinking broke or bum. So it's always been like that. And so for all you guys out there thinking that black men hate Russell Wilson, stop doing that. And ladies, nobody's jealous of Russell. We're protective of the brother. We're disappointed. Just like y'all be. Let me give you another example. So, let's say if you had a son or daughter. You spend a lot of money on your son or daughter. You send them to school, the good elementary school, the good middle school, the good high school. You're able to get him or her off to college. She avoided being a teen mom. He avoided gangs and all that. They go to college, graduate summa cum laude from their school. They get into their good jobs. All of a sudden you find out he dating a stripper or she messing with a dude that just got his GED barely, and he got 3 baby mamas. And he kind of halfway selling dope but not selling dope. So how would y'all treat that? So anybody that criticizes, so if the mother or father express their disappointment in their son or daughter's choice, would y'all call them insecure, projecting their insecurity, jealousy on their kids? Hell no. So y'all give that same respect, that same reality to black men as a group. Yes, we are protective of those of us who think who are of good value. They're in our group. That's not just for women, because y'all would not advise a girl who's gone to law school to be dating a dude that got 4 baby mamas. He just got out of jail. I got out on bond. And y'all would have nothing to say about it. And that's how we viewed the Russell Wilson situation. So cut the bullshit out. Guys, stop simping for likes. Stop trying to get chicks on your side. Because one thing you have to know, historically speaking, even now, the same chicks you trying to cater to, they ain't gonna give you no cooch. Because you're not that type. Y'all be cool. Rico the Opinionist. We'll talk later. Peace.